Okay, so we're streaming live, Dean. Where are you?
Rich. Hey, I am outside of Maggiano's in Oak Brook, Illinois, coming to you after a wonderful day here in Chicago with my family. Just glad to be here. Hello, Rich.
Hello, Chicago, Chicago.
Chicago, Chicago, the toddling town won't let you down. So, but we digress, which we like to do. Creatives, our question to you today, creatives are you forcing and willing your relationships to show up in a certain way? Welcome to New Thought Live. So today, Rich and I are going to ask you the question, do you find your relationships are like putting a square peg in a round hole? Or maybe there's ease and flow and give and take and surprise and curiosity and an excitement in your relationships. Today, we wanted to talk about how to have relationships that feel easy and flowing and mutually provide each person in the collaboration, bringing them to their highest and best good.
Yeah.
So that's what we're here for today.
You know, just like everything in life, Dean, your relationships are what you believe them to be. Change your beliefs, change your thoughts, change your life. And so, you know, when you're having challenges in relationships, shift the way you see it and view it, and that person will shift to match that vibration no matter what. We can change. We can heal ourselves of illnesses and sicknesses and diseases. We can even fix electronic equipment when it goes bad. I've been on shoots before. The camera went bad a number of times. Finally, we got together. We did a little treatment. Boom, the camera worked, and it hasn't acted up since. I've had the camera for like 15 years now. Change the way you look at the person, and that person will change accordingly. We have control over everything in our life. And so that's my input. What's yours, Dean?
Well, I got two words for you, and I know you're going to like them. Pushing against.
Yeah.
So pushing against is a term that Esther Hicks with Abraham Hicks uses a lot. And it's when you're forcing something to happen. The premise there is the more you push, the more you force, the more you even manipulate gracefully, you're pushing against something. And what you want to do is you want to go downstream, as she would say, and go with the flow. And that is so important with relationships. And I'm the reason we're kind of bringing this up is recently we've been having some issues with relationships over at our house with some of the folks that we bring in to help us and some of the medical care and all of that. And we've really been focusing gracefully, gently on shifting those relationships. And I cannot say that we did major visioning or prayer treatment, that we sat around in a circle and said, okay, we're focusing our words. But the intention really has been to have relationships with the people that surround our home that are even more flowing.
Yeah.
And just for my neighbors who are watching, it's not the neighborhood, it's really vendors that have been coming in. We love our neighborhood. And so we've been focused really on going with that flow. And as we've been identifying it, we've also been celebrating those instances when the relationships are going more flowing. So we're looking for opportunities to say, oh, look, you see, we're more in the flow. Oh, look, we're more in the flow. As we're feeling more in the flow keeps going. As the flow keeps going, we're feeling more in the flow. And so that's when it comes down to relationships, that's our point of view right now, is that the thought of really identifying what you're pushing against in your relationships. And this may be creating havoc in your relationships when we could be feeling more cohesive, more loving, more flowing, with more possibility in our relationships.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going for, that more cohesiveness, that more flow. And just a couple of things. This is not brain surgery, folks. For you super seekers, our community, the idea is first identify the relationships that are predominantly easy and flowing in your life. Identify those relationships, like my relationship with Rich. Rich, we have a great collaboration. It's easy, it's flowing, it's everything a practitioner relationship can be, and everything a collaborative relationship can be.
Sure.
So identify those relationships in your life that are easy and flowing. So, and celebrate them. Then identify how you feel in those relationships. How do you physically, emotionally feel? The sensations you have in your physical body and your emotional sensations. How do you feel in those flowing relationships? And then identify one relationship, just one relationship in your life that you'd really like to turn around, and begin to identify that relationship through meditation, prayer. Identify how you want to feel with that particular relationship, and focus on how you want to feel with that relationship. Not from a place of, I want to feel this way, but it's not feeling this way. From a place of, okay, this relationship, I feel there's some spark, there's some goodness there. I'm thinking of one relationship I have right now with a colleague that's like, you know, I can see such beauty in that relationship. It's very pushing against right now, but I can see beauty in there, and I celebrate that beauty, and then keep moving from that place. And everywhere look for this everywhere in your career, everywhere in your creative life. So that's what I got.
Great. I want to add something to that too. You know, so you take that one relationship that maybe is a bit of a challenge, and you identify that relationship in your life. There's a way that you can break through this. And I was talking earlier about the way you see a person is the way you experience them. And so how do you change how you look at a person when they're irritating you or whatever? You can do that. This is, and I think Abraham Hicks, I think maybe I got this from, but you start to see this person as somebody, famous movie star, or somebody that you admire. You see the qualities in that person. Okay, The Rock. I love The Rock. So when I see somebody who is uptight all the time and stuff like that, and really irritates me, I will start to see them as The Rock. I'll see qualities in them that I see in The Rock, that he's fun, and he's confident, and he has a great time in life. And, you know, he's just a good guy, a darn good guy. And so I'll picture this person as The Rock. You know, what are the qualities of The Rock? I write them down. These are things I really like about The Rock, and then start to see this person as that. And you can pick anybody. And so that's one way that you can break through. And then when you start to see that person in that way, they're going to either become that way, or the universe will take that person somehow or another out of your life because they're not a vibrational match to the way you are seeing them. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear you, Dean.
It also may bring you Dwayne Johnson into your life, The Rock.
Yeah, exactly. That could happen too. Yeah, exactly.
This is a great day for that, because his movie is premiering in New York tonight. Black Adam. Black Adam? Yeah, Black Adam.
Oh, awesome.
So this is the way you can focus on your relationships. Anything else for us today?
No, I think we covered it all. It's great. Dean, thank you for jumping in on this. I know you're really busy there, and go have your dinner. Have a good time.
We're going to go have our dinner. We will see you on New Thought Tuesdays. Go to newthoughttuesday.com. Sorry, New Thought Tuesdays with an S.com, and sign up for our reminders. We will see you on Tuesday. Sending you love and light.
Awesome. So we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.